for corporate social responsibility.
So the screen
Now
is not visible.
yeah,
The previous
1 minute.
screen only there.
Yeah. Now the first question is corporate social responsibility mandatory in India? This question they have asked recently in Federal Bank interview. Is it necessary for companies to do CSR? They asked. The answer is yes, it is mandatory. This is as required under the law. So now please read this one. Please read.
Corporate social responsibility (CSR) in India has came a long way from Mahatma
What,
Gandhi.
what? How did you read it? Read again.
Okay, sir. Corporate social responsibility (CSR) in India has come a long way from Mahatma Gandhi's trusteeship model of CSR to be mandated for certain companies through a statute in the Companies Act 2013. However, this
Statute.
leap from
This word is to
statute,
be pronounced as statute,
statute.
not
Okay.
statue. Yeah, continue.
Okay, companies through, sorry, mandated for certain companies through a statute in the Companies Act 2013. However, this leap from voluntary to a mandatory in a is witnessing a period of transition.
Yeah, 1 minute. First, this is CSR. Now, continue. What are
What are corporate social responsibility initiatives from major companies of India? Corporate social responsibility initiatives of major companies of India with focus on health, education, and environment. African Journal of Basic and
no,
Applied Sciences.
that will do. That will do. Now, does CII have a handbook on corporate social responsibility? CII means a Confederation of Indian Industries. Please read. Please read this question.
Does CI have a handbook on corporate social responsibility in India? It is in the context that Handbook of Corporate Social Responsibility in India developed by PwC India of CII can play an important role. The CII being the leading industry body through this handbook envisages equipping companies for the shift of structured engagement with communities.
See, this is the handbook. Handbook on corporate social responsibility in India. Confederation of Indian Industries, prepared by PwC. PwC means Price Waterhouse. I don't know. Here we are going for only interview, so we may not have full time for us to read. So first what we should do is we should read this. See what is CSR, what is Companies Act 2013. That much you read. CSR, and after doing that, you come to Federal Bank. What we need is in relation to Federal Bank. So come to Federal Bank. In Federal Bank, say you will come across About Us. And in the About Us, you will have this CSR. Here we should concentrate on this. What is overview? Corporate social responsibility. Now we should understand how our Federal Bank is understanding corporate social responsibility. So please read. Next, somebody else can read this from among them. Banu Prakash, you were only reading, or Naveen was reading? Who was reading?
Sir, me only, sir.
Banu.
Banu.
Okay. Then Naveen Sharma, can you read this now?
Yes, sir.
For Federal Bank.
For Federal Bank, corporate social responsibility has been an inherited and inbuilt element of its culture from the day the bank was founded. Our founders' values and ethos based on trust got embedded in the bank's policies and principles which reflect on its day-to-day business. CSR in Federal Bank began with the first act of cultivating banking habits in an agrarian society to effectively utilize idle money for productive purposes.
Please read
Creating
this again.
employment
No,
opportunity.
please read this.
CSR in Federal Bank began with the first act of cultivating banking habits in an agrarian society to effectively utilize idle money for productive purposes.
Creating
Creating employment opportunity for a predominantly farming community was phase two. The bank is a commercial entity. It has to carry out its operations to generate profits to fulfill its responsibility to all stakeholders. But its activities are carried out in the society and it owes to the society for its business prosperity. While carrying out its activities, bank is duty bound to ensure that its products and services serve the best interests of the society. Bank has approved a policy for sustainable development, which ensures that bank's activities are conducive to sustainable social welfare. In addition to this, bank has to directly participate in social activities to help the development of specific areas segments.
very good. 1 minute. Next is after Pranit. Are you there?
Yes,
Pranit,
sir.
please read this
Yes.
once again. For Federal Bank,
For Federal Bank, corporate social responsibility has been an inherited and inbuilt element of its culture from the day the bank was founded. Our founders' values and ethos based on trust got embedded in the bank's policies and principles which reflect on its day-to-day business. CSR in Federal Bank began with the first act of cultivating banking habits in an agrarian society to effectively utilize idle money for productive purposes. Creating employment opportunity for a predominantly farming community was phase two. The bank is a commercial entity. It has to carry out its operations to generate profits to fulfill its responsibility to all stakeholders. But its activities are carried out in the society and it owes to the society for its business prosperity. While carrying out its activities, bank is duty bound to ensure that its product and services serve the best interests of the society. Bank has approved a policy for sustainable development which ensures that bank's activities are conducive to sustainable social welfare. In addition to this, bank has to directly participate in social activities to help the development of specific areas or segments.
yeah, very good. Related about our CSR activities. CSR activities of our bank. We need not go very much backward and all that. What we need to do that is that let us remember say they have some ECHO, the monthly CSR culture, activities and education and skill development. So this one we should read. And also next one, Federal Bank Hormis Memorial Foundation that is giving scholarship and activities and healthcare. They are doing say Sanjeevani development also. So these are the activities they are doing. Mug it up. Next, who is going to read this? After Pranit, we will go to Tarun. Tarun, please read this. We have to mug it up. Please read.
Yes, sir.
Distribution of
Scholarship every year to the poor students of the following disciplines to Federal Bank Hormis Memorial Foundation, Medicine, Engineering, Business Management, BSc Nursing, and BSc Agriculture. Running Skills Academics under the name Federal Skills Academy. Presently, we are at 4 states Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, and Haryana to impart quality technical education and employment assistance to the students coming from economical underprivileged background. Conducting national level debating competition to provide a platform for the college students to showcase the debating talents that make them forward in the path of self-development. Scheme Bandhan, under which each branch could adopt one school in their locality.
good. Now, this is a very important thing. I would like somebody else. Sneha, why don't you read this? Sneha, read activities.
Distribution of scholarship every year to poor students of following disciplines through Federal Bank Hermes Memorial Foundation, Medicine, Engineering, Business Management, BSc Nursing, and BSc Agriculture. Running skill academies under the name Federal Skill Academy. Presently, we are at 4 states: Kerala, Kochi, Tamil Nadu, Coimbatore, Maharashtra, Kolhapur, and Haryana, Karnal, to impart quality technical education and employment assistance to students coming from economically underprivileged background. Conducting national level debating competition to provide a platform for college students to showcase their debating talents that take them forward in the path of self-development. Scheme Bandhan, under which each branch could adopt one school in their locality.
Here, they have not given that, I think activities healthcare, it will come. Activities healthcare. Yeah, next is our Naveen Sharma. Please read this. Federal Bank joined.
Federal Bank joined hands with Sri Chitira Tirunal Institute for Medical Science and Technology for setting up a comprehensive center for cognitive rehabilitation of children with neuro disorders. The center aims to provide high quality state of the art and continuing care for children with neurodevelopment disorders, supporting rehabilitation centers for HIV patients and cancer patients, supporting rehabilitation center for autistic youth, sponsoring trauma care units including ambulances, counseling centers, dialysis centers, sponsoring old age homes, Alzheimer's, dementia care centers, etc. Dementia care centers, etc. Partnering with public health services to provide amenities in large government hospitals to help the poor.
Very good. I would request those who are appearing for Federal Bank to go through this thoroughly and also go through this one, Harmis Foundation. I think through that they are giving scholarship. Now we will see what United India Insurance is doing for, what is that? CSR activities. Let us see. UIC. India uiic.co.in. Yeah. Here CSR. How to come to CSR? Anybody knows? Anybody has gone through this to know about CSR? Two of you. Have you
Sir,
studied? Hello.
this institute. Hello.
Yes, please.
Sir, since this institute is undergoing, means incurring the losses, so it is not carrying out any new CSR activity, but it is supporting its old projects, sir.
Acha.
Yes, sir.
It is incurring loss. So they are supporting the previous responsibilities. Correct?
Yes,
Where is the
yes, sir.
search column here? Search column is here. Corporate social responsibility, UIIC. I don't know whether it will give us. Let us see that. Corporate social, they were doing in 2014-15. 2014-15 only. So I request Naveen Sharma and also
Yes, sir.
our Sneha to go through this so that next time when you come for the mock interview, I can ask some questions about CSR. Of course, they may not lay more stress on this because they are already incurring losses. So let us stop with this one for corporate social responsibility.